Well, tell us some other passions you got. Like I said, you're doing TV on that every day. So what else?
I'm a movie guy. I like to go work. I'm simple. For the most part, I hang. I got 3 dogs, a bull mastiff and 2 Pomeranians. So that's a
2 Pomeranians. You don't look like the type to have
drastic difference.
Yeah, a big difference. Those are my guys.
Okay.
For me, is that I'm a movie guy. I work out. I stay to myself. I'm single. For me, is what I tell females now. I'm looking for someone to partner with, not someone to sponsor.
Right.
In LA, you know, that means a lot. You know
for me,
it's a lot of sponsorships out here.
And for me, I need you to bring something more to the picnic than your appetite.
Absolutely.
Bring utensils, bring napkins,
something.
Even if you're bringing tater salad that Becky cooking, it's not even good.
Right.
They got grapes in it.
Something.
Just bring
something.
Right. And so for me, and it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because you're like, hey, do you like me for me, or you like me for the
TV, the opportunity?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yep.
It's tough, and so
Yeah. LA is, again, we got 3 single older men here in LA. It's not like any other city when it comes to the dating scene. It just ain't.
And we are plenty. They try to say that there's no good ones out there. I would consider myself a good man. And if I had to vouch for 2 good men, I would vouch for you 2 guys.
Well, thank you, buddy.
On the real.
Buddy.
That ain't just me just throwing no sugar stuff over here either. I'm just being real. If somebody like say, well, do you have any single guys? Now that I know you're really single, depending on who they are, I may give them a recommendation. I'm like, yo, you know what? Turn on.
Wait. You didn't hear him say depending on who they are. So basically, if they tight and he like them, he gonna go in first.
He got first deal.
No. I'm gonna be looking out for you. But if I know if they on some bull jive,
they get the bull jive.
That's what I'm saying. See, I just gave him a comment. He want to try to throw me on the bed.
But I will say I kind of got my eye on someone right now.
There you go. Okay.
But we gonna see where it goes.
Go work it out.
We gonna see where it goes.
But does that person know that you have your eyes on them?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, cool. Okay.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, because you said you got your eye on them. They may not know if you really got your eyes on them.
But the thing the number one thing is that she has her own.
Yes.
Bringing something to the table.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes.
Bring something to
Look,
the table.
I don't care. Look, if we try to get 30 cents and I got to have a quarter and you only got a nickel, we good.
We good. Yeah.
But don't let me have to go the whole 30 cents on my own and then somebody we good. No, we not good.
Right.
We not good.
What? You ain't lying.
So and that's where I am. But look, I look, like I said, it's hard to be in this situation because I'm almost 52 and to start all over again. It's tough because I was in a relationship for a decade.
Wow.
And moved out here, and shortly after I moved out here, it ended. And so I took a year and a half, almost 2 years off. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't date anything because it was tough. And people, look, for me, if you're in a relationship and it doesn't hurt when it ends, you didn't give a damn.
It wasn't anything.
Yeah. So for me, it was tough, and so getting back out, putting yourself, and I'm unlike some people, like all women are this. No, all women is not that.
Right. And all men aren't this. Yeah.
Exactly. You take a bad situation, but I'm willing to make myself vulnerable again. A lot of people, once you become vulnerable, you because that's the only way you can fall in love. You got to be able to be vulnerable.
Yep.
And for me, I'm willing to make myself vulnerable.
There you go.
I was just dating someone around this time last year, and that was like the first time in like 7.5 years that I made myself not only just vulnerable but available.
Right.
You know what I mean? To be vulnerable.
Right.
And so again, I gave it a try. It was long distance.
Right. It's tough.
Long distance.
That's tough.
And then the thing too, I didn't want to be forced into a relationship based on the relationship that I had prior. I knew that it was based on the physical, the aesthetics of the relationship. I realized in talking to her in that last relationship that communication was kind of like the downfall for me. And so I'm like, okay, going forward, this is what I need to do. Right. And so people say I'm quiet now. Just think of what I was like 10 years ago.
Right.
So now I've made those adjustments and realize, okay, what I needed to do to kind of like at least make myself feel comfortable in a relationship. I did that, and I didn't want to be forced. Like we got to the point of like 6 months, and then it was almost like, okay, what's the next step? Like just let it gradually, organically transition.
Right.
But I tried to be understanding of her situation as well, because she had been married for like 11 years.
Right.
So that's all she's known was being in a relationship.
Yeah.
So now, and she only been single for like maybe a year and a half
or
2 or what have you. So now I'm trying to like kind of trying to massage it, just kind of figure out the situation. Like, how can I meet her halfway, even though we're like millions of miles
she want to go the whole 10 yards. You want to go the whole 9 yards.
Like quick. And I was afraid to do that because of just the advancement of what I had in the last relationship, how it advanced so fast without building a friendship first and foremost. So that's where like I said, I know I'm in that space too, that I'm making myself available but vulnerable at the same time.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the new relationship status segment on Getcha Popcorn Ready podcast.
Yeah, y'all need to have me back on when we talk about relationships.
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that.
I know you got a heart out, man. I mean, man, it's been an honor. I appreciate
you. Bro, you know I'm coming in. I'm gonna support us.
I mean, I want to get your guy Skip on here because he don't be throwing a lot of stuff to support the garbage that be coming out of his mouth. I know last time I was on the show, and no, not on the show, but then I was watching something and he started talking about these fights that I supposedly got into that I backed down from. He said I backed down from Jason Witten. I backed down from.
Where'd he get this information?
From Hugh Douglas. Bro, I've never gotten into it with Jason Witten. So I don't even know where that came from. But again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, those are lies. You can't just, for me, you just can't do that. You can't do that. Like,
you need to invite him on and
I was going to address it Super Bowl weekend, but obviously with the passing of Kobe. I was respectful. And like I said, trust me, I was locked and loaded with some ammo. Because I'm like, bro, like for me, you just like, I understand you being a journalist and you being objective and like I said, being opinionated, but you just can't go on TV, bro, and just lie like that, bro. Because for me, I have a career post-football. And this is what, like I said, he has that platform. People actually believe the stuff that comes out of his mouth. And so for me, it's a big detriment, like I said, to people's careers when you don't have any facts supporting the stuff that's coming out of your mouth.
Thank my man Shannon Sharpe for coming to Get Your Popcast.
Yeah, man.
Get Your Popcorn Ready podcast.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, hold on. Before
we got more gifts.
I got more some stuff. You XL, bro? You a big guy. You XL. Yeah. So yeah, I got my clothing line coming out, man. Prototype 81. Yeah, I got some sleeveless hoodies.
And it matched the little Montclair vest.
So I had a couple over here, and I saw. I'm like, okay, this guy, he can rock this. And
I like the sleeveless. I like the sleeveless.
Oh, you know, I already know. I know what you like. I know what you like.
Anything without sleeves you go put on, huh?
I got another one here too.
There you go.
Because I know you like to work out though. You know what I mean? I know you like to work out. So everybody, the line is out at this point in time. Prototype81.com.
Dedication, discipline.
Yeah, that's how I got to the Hall of Fame right there.
That's it.
Desire, dedication, discipline. And I know you got there as well.
All right, appreciate you coming on. Shannon Sharpe, Get Your Popcorn Ready podcast.
But don't forget to subscribe.